Inspired Giving, the program that looks at philanthropy, why we make contributions to great causes, and how we do so effectively. During the next 60 minutes, you'll meet men and women who give of themselves every day, and they will take us behind the scenes to reveal why and how they do it. In our first segment, we will hear their stories and learn what motivates them to be generous and make a difference in their communities. And in our second half, we will meet professional advisors in philanthropy who will describe the principles that help these generous men and women be even more effective through utilizing the federal tax code to leverage the impact of their giving. Both segments are brought to you by Advisors in Philanthropy. Advisors in Philanthropy provide quality advice about wealth management while helping taxpayers to redirect tax dollars to the charities of their own choice rather than the choice made by Congress. AIP is the nation's largest network of diverse professional advisors who are devoted to mastering and promoting the principles and practices of client-centered planning.
Welcome to Inspired Giving, the program that looks at why and how Americans give to charity. With me today are Eileen Pratt and her son Alan from Seattle, Washington. Eileen Pratt is the widow of Bill Pratt of Seattle, the mother of 4 boys. She and her husband created a family foundation that gives to various causes in Seattle and nationally. Alan Pratt is the youngest of Eileen's 4 sons and has developed his own philanthropic advisory firm called Pratt Legacy Advisors, which we'll learn more about in our next segment.
Bill was a stockbroker. They call them investment advisors these days, but in his time it was a stockbroker. And
I'm old enough to remember that.
Well, his purpose in business was to make his clients wealthy.
Wonderful.
And in that, he was very successful.
Well, Eileen and I got married in the spring of 1950. And just before that, I had joined a local investment firm. I thought that if I went in the investment business and could learn it well and could be successful enough to be able to earn enough and save, that maybe we could develop some value for the future to benefit our family and our community.
I can remember back over 20 years ago now when Dad started the foundation around 1986. His principles were still very evident in his life then, to give to others that are less fortunate. He felt drawn to give and really give in areas that were important in our family and in our community.
Your thoughts on why this decision was made and how the Family Foundation came to be?
The foundation came to be because we felt so blessed in our lives that we wanted to be able to turn around and help others.
We're going to take a look at a piece of videotape now about 2 particular organizations that you adopted. Let's name them briefly, Alan.
Yes, the 2 that we're going to hear about, they are Families Northwest,
okay,
which is right here right in Bellevue, Washington. Okay. Serves families throughout the Northwest. The second one is Evergreen Freedom Foundation, which is headquartered in Olympia, Washington, and serves good causes principally in the state of Washington.
The story speaks for itself. Let's find out more about those 2 organizations now.
The best way to help kids is to strengthen the family, and at the root of that is marriage. Our passion is to make life better for kids. We have to get to the center of the issue, the root of the problems, and that is the family. Kids are well taken care of when they can see their mom and their dad loving one another, anchored in marriage. Not only does that give them a partnership in parenting their kids, but it gives their kids a picture of what their healthy future might be when they want to get married.
It's important to have people of integrity and some kind of intellect and common sense lead this country.
The sun will rise up and you'll be freedom, so much freer than you were.
We formed the Evergreen Freedom Foundation to come up with a free market agenda, to come up with free market solutions to public problems, to have limited government.
that at the time we did our first gift into the trust, the market value of the security was probably $60 a share, and my parents' basis was about 2 cents a share. So my parents gave several thousand shares of this particular security into a charitable remainder trust, received a substantial charitable income tax deduction over a number of years, and literally have increased their cash flow. They take an income back off of that gift for the remainder of their lives.
And yet, there are multiple other parties now outside your household and your family who are far better off as a result of the generosity that this family foundation has spawned. Alan, thanks so much for being with us today. Looks like a great way to save taxes and increase your income for people who have highly appreciated assets. Be sure to watch our program on the Starfish Television Network, where you'll learn more strategies from advisors in philanthropy that can reduce your taxes while increasing your gifts to your favorite charities. My name's Kent Norton. This is Inspired Giving, brought to you by Advisors in Philanthropy.
You too can make a difference in your community, and Advisors in Philanthropy can show you how. For more information about how you can meet an advisor in philanthropy, please visit the Starfish Television Network website.